I'm almost dying, guys, but yeah. Anyways, it's been a while. I know, guys. Yeah, I'm just improvising here. Yes, the topic of today's video is about the tendency of some people to be perfectionists. And keep in mind, it comes from an artist myself, as I know what it's like to strive for perfection. But let's get straight into the topic. Some people do attach a big part of their identity to perfection. For them, they were brought up in environments, and the two leading causes really about perfectionism, or this, let's say, weakness of character or vice, I would say, on the long run, is two things here, twofold. The first one is growing up in environments where self-esteem is linked to performance. So if you are performant, whether at school or whether it's related to a competence or a skill that will get you to a certain status or a job or whatever, if you perform, it means you will get praise. People will applaud you, your parents will be proud of you, and everybody will attach that in order for you to have the importance that you need, or the attention that you get, is only through if you succeeded or not. And the topics of the conversation is only about if you succeeded or not. So this naturally builds within you that in order for you to succeed, you actually need to perform. That's the only thing. That's the number one thing. And the second one thing is the fact that you have a fear of controlling things. You have a fear of losing control, sorry. A fear that, or an illusion that if you do things perfectly to the right digits, if you do things respecting all the instructions and following the tasks as you should, you will never have something negative popping in your life. And this is one of the biggest illusions in life as you grow up, because both of these are fear-based, and both of these are defense mechanisms that allow you to navigate your environment. So the fear of losing control and the fear of losing attention or not being loved for simply who you are and your potential. So both of these project a certain sense of attachment. And it's pretty much linked at the end of the day of your inability to accept what you can't control and to accept who you are. So one is accepting who you are, and the second is accepting who you can't control, what you can't control. The first one is simply to realize that you should strive towards excellence where you invest in your potential. And this is healthy because the door is wide open for that. And your potential has different routes. It doesn't have a specific feedback for somebody. It has different attributes that align with who you are. So it's healthy. And you should strive towards that, excellence. And the next thing is to simply accept and be open to any outcome. And you do that with one thing. You put your focus on what you can control and only the steps that you do. And the rest is up to God in this regards, because you don't control. There are so many variables outside of your control. And all you can do and all you can control is simply what you're doing right now. Nothing more. The rest is an illusion. You have to embrace this. Because while accepting to focus on your potential rather than pure performance, because you will have days where you will perform less, doesn't mean that you're not excellent or performing. It fluctuates, it's part of the path, just like discipline. It's not because you're not focusing on doing things properly one day that all your discipline is dropping. So that's one. And the second thing is to be able to aim but detach from the outcome, just like an arrow. When you shoot an arrow, you focus on breathing onto what you can control, which is the strength that you're pulling the arrow backwards with, and basically the direction with your eyesight. But you don't actually control the wind, the direction of the wind, nor you can't control the velocity. You can influence them, but you can't control them. So it's the same thing. Focus on launching the arrow and looking straight into it, but don't focus on the outcome, because the outcome, as soon as the arrow launches, you don't control the outcome. So focus on these two things, guys, and practice this level of detachment when you focus only on your skills, on what you can do, and the rest, you disconnect from it, as if it doesn't exist. It's none of your problem anymore. You can never control after the arrow has launched. And the second thing is, remember, focus on developing your potential. Focus on exploring your potential, your skills. And perhaps you'll aim for excellence of mind, which is a noble pursuit. But perfection doesn't exist, has never existed, and it's a baseless construct in society. As simple as that. Use these two things in order for you to free yourself from the illusion of perfection. Hope this inspired you guys, and see you in the next video, perhaps in a better place than this weird mall. Take care, guys.